Hello everybody, I hope you are having a comfy, a cozy, and an appropriately caffeinated Thursday afternoon. We are here with Dark Cloud the First, and we have... Oops, I didn't mean to go fishing. Now is the bad time for fishing anyway. What I meant to do was show off the amazing number of fishing points we have now. We've got 5,022 fishing points to be getting on with, which is exquisite because this will get us at least most of the way towards making at least one ultimate weapon for each character, right? In fact, let's go ahead and take a look at Salami's weapon here, the Atlamilia's sword. This isn't an ultimate weapon of his, but it is a penultimate weapon. We can build this up eventually into what is an ultimate weapon of his. We need more attack. We need more thunder and holy. Okay, attack, MP, thunder, and holy. I, because I'm a nerd, have printed out at work yesterday. I printed out the table of all these gems and what they do for us. We need thunder and holy, which is to say pearl and peridot. Okay, so we need pearl and peridot, and we also need attack and MP. Let's see, what gives us attack? What gives us the most? The sunstone gives us 10 attack, but that's not... there's only one of those in the game. Looks like... Okay, so the peridot will also give us more attack as well as more holy, so good. We definitely want some peridots. And sapphire gives us magic and wind. Okay, so that's what we're doing. We're doing sapphire. Yeah. Nah, tell you what, we'll do emerald. Emerald also gives us magic. So we want emerald, peridot, and pearl. Let's invest in some of those, shall we? Let's do emerald, peridot, pearl. Emerald. Let's get 2 of each. Pearl and peridot. Great. And that should do a lot for us in terms of, oh look, we already have a pearl on here and a peridot and an emerald. Oh, look at that. So good us. We're consistent in our planning. All right, glad to see that. We don't have... Oh, MP is at maximum already, actually. Hang on. Okay, so once we build it up, we'll be at max MP. Okay, great. And then I assume we'll be able to build it up. Sorry, once we level it up, we'll be at max MP, and then we'll be all set in that regard. Attack is at 121, but can apparently still go higher. How much higher? Can I put out another peridot and find out? Ooh, boy. Attack can go very high here. Wow. Still not at max. I guess we'll find out just how much we need. But yeah, great. Great and wonderful and awesome. I think as we dungeon dive through the moon sea, we will get many levels. And I think, excuse me, by the end of our stream today, certainly, we'll be able to have an ultimate weapon for Salami at least. As well as others in all likelihood. I mean, we have so many fishing points. Hi. Okay, yeah. They degrade the durability on my weapon quite a lot. Love the werewolves. So much ABS points. Boop. And some thirst is restored as well. Okay, now I will repair. Repairing is compulsory. Get swiped. Alright, we are inching our way closer and closer to getting one more level in our Atlamilia sword. Some Atla. Don't mind if I do. Parts today I learned. 543 damage. That's a big number, and it just goes up from there. Wind acquired. I can't wait to find out how much higher it can go. Wind and ice acquired. Atla. Oh, Atla. Parts today I remembered. Acquired. Oh boy, there's a lot of items on this floor. Look at all that stuff. So many dots signifying things. Close to one-shotting these, but not quite. I'm sure one more upgrade will help. Boon acquired. I could use a boon or two. We don't have a bravery launch to go to the back floor, but also if we did, we'd want to save it so we could go to the back floor handle. On the first level of the moon crater, reason being that's where all of the moon digger type enemies are, and they have all the potato cakes in the world. Potato cakes are extremely valuable as bait, but also extremely valuable in general. I think they sell for $2.25 a pop, something like that. So if Eaglehead, if we ever feel hard up for cash, which I can't imagine, we've got 15,000 in the bank right now. I can't imagine what circumstances would have to play out for us to feel hard up for cash. But if such a thing should happen, we can just grind for potato cakes and just sell a lot of them. There you go. Potato cake acquired. Why pass up an opportunity? There we go. Get comboed. I'm beginning to suspect, or I'm beginning to think rather, that I should just not ever step on these RNG bombs to the right here, because there's like 2 good outcomes and like 6 neutral outcomes and another like 12 bad outcomes. There's just a very low probability of a good thing happening if you step on this. Alright, what do I want to... and let's bring out... yeah, here you go. Break your mallet. Pumped with energy. Yeah, that is meaningless. I don't... No thanks. Fine without that. That's fine. But yeah, those are pretty inconvenient. The best thing they can do is they can double the amount of money you have on your person, which is very nice. But only mostly if you're the kind of person that carries a lot of money on your person in this game. I'm not. I buy a lot of... is this a cat girl? Is this an Ed or a Travis problem? Here we go. Be careful or you'll fall. Interesting. I'm the kind of player where I have tons of gold bullion in storage. If I ever need more money, I can just retrieve gold from storage, sell it, convert it back into money, and have money that way. If you do have lots of money on your person, and you step on a money doubling thing, that's exquisite stuff. That's a great way to be like, you know, you have 20,000 money on your person and then step on a money doubling thing. That's a huge profit. These things, can I block them? No, there's no blocking. So, what does a werewolf have? What can I steal from you? So yeah, if you're the kind of player that has a lot of money on your person, awesome, because doubling that can be extremely lucrative. Hey, gunpowder. But also, you run the risk of, you know, if you die, you lose half your money. Yeah, you know, risk reward. I need to heal using the magic of premium chicken. Yeah, sure. Alright, we got our ABS almost up to half on this floor. Lovely thing. Scale acquired. Now we will know exactly how much our giant combat robot weighs. An important datum point for sure. Spine of shell. Alright, that is this floor completed. I forgot to, what weapon do we have? Oh, it is just the jackal. I think, looking at our upgrade paths, that's another thing I printed out like a nerd at work yesterday, is, I looked up and printed out all the upgrade paths for all the characters' weapons. And we have the jackal, which is unfortunately, basically just the lowest tier weapon. One of the lowest tier weapons, anyway. So getting an ultimate weapon for Travis here is going to be the most work. Can I? No, I can't. Okay. I was wondering if I could just, like, fly in a straight line from one point to the other, but nope. No such luck. But, you know, at least 3 of the characters, we have their penultimate weapons, so we're not that far away from having their ultimate weapons at all. I think, who is it? Bibimbap. Bibimbap and Travis here are going to require, oh, that's why. Are going to require the most work to get their ultimate weapon of theirs. Let's see if we get, thank you, maybe we're going to get a weapon upgrade in this place. for Travis. That would be nice. Because I don't think we're doing lots of damage. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, I can just hold it. Okay, gotcha. That's not so bad. Yeah. Okay, that's more reasonable. Ooh, I've been shot out of the sky. Ooh, okay. Switching targets, apparently. Oh, man. Okay. This is a bad room. This is a bad, bad room. Do I have... What do I got here? Let's eliminate this thing. Simplify the situation here. Okay. Extreme damage. What can we... yeah, let's repair. If we want to build this up, which I don't know that we want to do. Oh, I have thunder equipped. Okay. Oh, but I didn't have it selected. There we go. Alright, that's pretty alright, I think. This should improve things, I think. At least a little. Unload a magazine. I like how he makes an effort noise when he just pulls the trigger. But, oh. That's unfortunate. Let me get it away. Oh, no. Okay. Is it unfortunate? Yeah, it won't let me fire from here. And if I try to fire from here... Oh, there we go. Perfect. Although, tiny, tiny damage for sure. You can have some premium water. No, let's not do that. You have a tiny, tiny thirst bar. Why would we waste premium water on such a tiny, tiny thirst bar? Jeez. We're kind of cornered here. Let's try to fly. Can I? Where's my Dran's feather at? There we go. Oh. Stuck. And, oh. I got past one. There we go. That was ugly. Okay. We're gonna burn all our repair powder here, aren't we? Do your thing. Keep on doing your doing thing. You're doing your doing thing just fine. Keep on doing. Oh no. Alright, let's take a look at the durability here. There we go. Okay. That was a hairy, hairy room. But it has been dealt with. There's no... I can't actually tell if there's a spring here or not. I don't think... I think that's something the map would reveal. Oh man, another terrible room. There we go. Cannon versus cannon. Who will win? I'm stuck. Yeah, okay. It's fine. I became unstuck. Like Billy Pilgrim. Okay. I wonder if... So when you're using melee weapons, these enemies, these tanks basically, are depleting your weapon durability faster, ostensibly because they're harder. I wonder if they have the same effect on ranged weapons, because they theoretically shouldn't. But they might. It's hard to tell. I'll have to keep a close eye on the thing. Alright, is this gonna suck, or... Hey! Free repair! I can take that. I'm alright with the free repair. Okay, it is time for... do I wanna... Yeah, let's just go ahead and put a chicken down his gullet. Getting cornered here. Oh, hey, that's... I was hoping that these guys could body block for me, but that's apparently not what happens. So I've got to keep my eye on like 3 different enemies right now. Okay, that helps. Alright, the ABS is full. Do we want to... Yeah, let's keep with that. Upgrade! It's good. Do we have any more thunder things? What does turquoise do? Ice. Right. What about amethyst? What does amethyst do? Ice. Okay. Is it pearl that does thunder? Indeed it is. Alright, we're not going to roll these in, but we're certainly going to... We're going to equip them now for sure. And what else do we want to... Boy, I have so many ice things. Do I have Stonebreaker? I don't think that I do. Well, let's hope metal breaking is of use. Alright. And immediately repair. The good news is we got we got our escape item. We got the gunpowder. So if we run out of repair powder, we can go ahead and just flee to the end. We've defeated everything what must be defeated. There we go, this jerk. Oh, there we go. Exquisite. Show me your contents. Ooh, that's actually very useful right now. I haven't... Okay, so there's one more chest. And I haven't found the map yet. So I'm pretty sure this chest would just be the map. And not a weapon. Yep. Do I want to do an ABS grind here? Kinda not really, because I feel like this particular weapon of ours is so far away from becoming an ultimate weapon that I think it'd be faster to get an ultimate weapon by just relying on RNG to give us a better weapon in a chest. That'll just get us closer. I'll go ahead and repair though, because why not? Thirst situation. No, I'll tell you what, we got regular water. Let's use it. Okay. I am satisfied with that. Fire the cannon. That's not how. No. That poor rabbit's back. We need some more repair powder, so let's duck out and restore our stock of repair powder. There is, it occurs to me that you can buy a very powerful weapon anyway. Gourd! Let's go ahead and pop that right on Travis. Did we get anything else? I don't think we got a Fruit of Eden. No, okay. We can buy not an ultimate weapon, but at least a very high level weapon for Travis using fishing points, but yeah, we bought the jackal last time. That's what we're using now. And apparently, yeah, both of the jackal and the snail are the two bottom tier weapons for Travis. So, taking the long way at the moment. Plenty of repair powder now, I think. Plenty of repair powder now, I think. Alright. We can sell... Can certainly sell a Mimi. Do we want to sell the extra potato cake? Nah. Let's hang on to it. Just in case we go fishing again in the future. We need some waters. And some Dran's feathers. Looking good, looking good. And we got cheese. Cheese for days. Premium chicken for days. Got a good loadout happening here. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on next door. And drop off our potato cakes and get them out of our inventory because well, we're not fishing. We don't need them right now. But I would not be surprised if there is more fishing in store for us in the future. And potato cakes are quite valuable. And good. Good. Poisonous apples, however, are not. I'm happy just to throw that away, even. Yep, we've got tons of potato cake. Tons of gold. We're doing well. We're doing well here. Could use some more gooey peaches. If we go fishing again. Fortunately, those are easily purchased for a very small amount of money in Queens. It's a double-digit amount of money, so can't be that bad. And we only need another one or two, right? Ooh, carrot cookie. Gee, might that be the power-up food for Travis? Indeed it be. Have some defense, my good rabbit. Right. And roll the 7. Good man. How's everyone else doing? 53 defense on Travis, 50 on Salami and Ed, 55 on Tricycle, 45 on Altoid. Okay. Altoid's fallen behind a bit. Get with the program, Altoid. I'm sorry if you don't like your name, but that's just what happens when a person like me picks up a game you're in. Bad names happen. Alright, we've got some Atla to crack open on this floor, and we shall. Hopefully we can get enough ABS points to get a level for our Atlamilia sword here. Squeeze me. Yikes. He is squeezing me. There we go. Much better. I can dig that. Hooray! It done gotted a defeat. Yes, one-shotting the witches, that's nice. Those are... Oh, wait, what are you? What the... What on... I was gonna say what on Earth, but what on the moon is... Okay. Yikes, you have some abilities. Yo, okay, camera. Okay. So they can be blocked. And they can be one-shot. So that's all good. I am a fan of any enemy that can be one-shot. Mellow Banana and Gunpowder. They call me Mellow Banana. I don't know why. Do some back floor stuff if we wanted, but we don't. Nor can we even. The witches would be handy for farming poisonous apples, but I don't think there's a lot of reason to farm poisonous apples. Hey, a Dran's Feather. We just spent money on one of those. Awesome. And a magical crystal. There's an enemy sneaking around behind this wall here. Let's deal with this. Alright. Atla! We have found the Atlanta. Urn acquired. This is the urn. Whoop. There we go. We snuck in there for a quick hit. Yeah. I would like to... There we go. Let's... Whoop. Okay, let's eat some... Let's eat some chicken. Let's have a lunch here. Ugh. There we go. Just to remove one more variable from this fight here. Boy, that's so much durability lost in a single hit. So much. Very... I don't want to say... Ooh, excuse me. I was gonna say just anything, but then my throat decided I needed to cough instead. So be it. I guess you'll just never get to know the end of that sentence. It was fate that I was not allowed by my body to complete that sentence. And I'm sure nothing of value was lost. Alright, end found. Gotch! We got a gotch. I hope that's a good thing. I don't know what that means, but I hope it's good. It sounds alright. Maybe. I hear another Mactonite around here. There he is. Oh, heck. There you go. Yep, get right up close to me. Where I am most dangerous. Please just walk right up into melee distance. Stone acquired. And an eye. Crest armor. We have the makings of a big robot at this point. And we got parts. WT. What could that... I don't even know. It could be anything. It is unclear. Hey now. That's right, we can block these. Apparently not all of them, though. We can block them to a point. Can we have a Travis weapon? That's right, the Gorion. It seems there is no trap. Hooray! Wait a second, Terra's sword. Isn't that... Gotta go through my stack of papers here. No, that isn't an ultimate weapon, but that is a penultimate weapon. So there we go. That accelerates our ultimate weapon hunt for Bibimbap a great deal. Love that. I love that they just hand you end-game weapons. They're not ultimate weapons, but they're definitely dang good besides. That looks like that's everything then. Gun powder. I don't know how much repair powder we have on hand, but I'm gonna guess that it's enough. So let's dig yet deeper. Do we have another limited floor of any sort? Not that it seems. Nope, perfectly ordinary floor. Yeah, alright. Alright, we got the potato cake. Is there anything... Okay, we got plenty of speed up, that much is clear. What's our... Okay. Wind. Not particularly effective, unfortunately. So it seems... Alright, this'll do. Alright. End acquired. What in the... The coal's dug by hellpockles. What? What is coal? What is coal? Go back to school. Yo. Alright, let's not fool around here. Holy cow, I wasn't paying attention. Salami has been nearly destroyed. Stand-in powder. Ed the... Oh god, terrible. Okay, we're fine. Ed the cat girl is back. Time for some revival powder. Because holy cow. Good thing Salami came around. Welcome back to the land of the living. Here's your cheese. I want to try this again with Salami. I'm not satisfied with my performance the first time. Ooh. Up, there we go. Whew. That's just so much damage. Oof, you gotta get in on their left side, on their offhand. It's premium chicken time, I think. Check out that healing. You just gotta run around and behind him. Perfect. And our ABS is full. Are we content with this? We are. Let's upgrade. Alright, and let's check out build up again. Okay, our attack isn't max, but it's good enough anyway. We need more thunder and holy, and that's it. Alright. Thunder and holy coming right up. And that's pearl and peridot, I believe, which we need to steal that back off of our fella here. That's a whole lot of thunder, that's for sure. That's a whole lot of holy, that's for sure. Do I have? I do have another holy. I'm gonna see if that's enough. Yeah. In fact, let's go ahead and, I'll tell you what, let's take this off. It should tell us... No, I don't think we're there yet. Oop, not the pearl. We don't need the pearl again. We need a holy. Okay. Digging it. Digging it lots. Perfect. Let's keep it going. Got a whole lot of thunder damage happening. Love the thunder damage. The thunder damage just doesn't get old. Gotta kill you from a distance. And I'm gonna start letting Ed have these kills, because I need to level up Steve something fierce. Okay, okay. You can have a repair. All right. Hey, we have a spring. Wonderful. Love a good spring. Ah ha ha ha. Wrecked. Very agonizingly wrecked. Parts Hagel 2. Alright. Ed, you can have some more ABS here. And I can have more potato cake. Happy with both of these. Alright. No spoils, however. Actually, I'm going to keep Ed out, so that, ta-da, healing is good. How's everyone else doing? I don't know if anybody here is in need of any healing or thirst replenishing, but, well, y'all got it, so if you did need that, good news. Your needs have been met. So is there... Okay, so this one could be done with Ed. Or... Yeah, okay, so the ones that Ed can do, Travis can also do. So that's good. Red beam, okay, just as a thought. Put this weapon in fire mode. Fire mode achieved. Swing and a miss. It's good. Thank you, Altoid, for your contributions. Where am I? There's the chest I'm looking for. Okay, we burned a stand-in powder earlier on this floor, so I'm glad we got it back. Loving a good stand-in powder replenishment. It's efficient is what it is. Yet more potato cake. I might just sell these, because I'm interested in recouping some money, I think. Earn acquired. And we're back. Thank you for waiting through that little break. The surprise unscheduled break. I like to keep you on your toes, don't you know? You never know when I'm gonna just stop talking. That's good content right there. That's how to be a good host. Just stream of consciousness talking for hours at a time, and then you just stop randomly. The hallmark of a competent streamer. Hey, gunpowder. So much potato cake on this floor. Digging it greatly. All right, okay. We'll do the repair. There we go. And splish splash. Did we? Okay, there we go. We did the splishing and the splashing. And there's our map. We can just leave if we wanted. Did we get... There might be more Atla to discover here. So let's be thorough. Let's make sure we're not missing anything of import. There could be Atla in them there hills. There we go. There's another one. Sneaky guy. Mr. Sneakman. Yeah, I saw that one coming. Ooh, I-framed through the last one. Happy to have done. Tell you what, since we're right here, what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna sprint my way to the spring. Why eat chicken when you can have a splash? That's a good bath time, is what that is. So much potato cake. There we go. Indeed, there is one more Atla, at least, on this floor. I know because I see it. So good. It's a good thing we came here. Big Earn! Speed +3. Another one to use. Hey! Get one shooted. Where did... There you are. It's good. Well, now I want to play FTL. Parts. Faster than light. I miss FTL. It's been a long time since I played FTL. Gotta fix that. I don't know if I'll ever stream FTL, but I will certainly play FTL. Again before I die. Do I wanna... Well, heck it. Let's take one more floor. What's the worst that can happen? We have salami here. I get thirsty quicker. Darn. How many repair powders do we have? Just throw that away. We got plenty. We got plenty. Oh, everything. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And an Atla. A skirt was acquired. Okay. Bad RNG sponge. Here we go. It's fine. I would love a weapon for Travis. It's a mimic! Oh no. And bonk. Oh, that's right, we get thirsty on this floor. Forgot about that. Well, that's a problem needing a solution, but we'll see. Is there a spring on this floor? That'd certainly be nice. Alright. We got two Mactonites with one swipe of the sword. Another RNG landmine. Same outcome. Alright, we got the handle. That opens up another half of the map for us here. We are fully thirsty. You interrupted my cadence. There we go. That was an appropriate fate. Get appropriate fated. Not the catchiest thing I've ever said, but... Well, they can't all be gold, can they? There you go. We got the handle and the gunpowder. Life is good. Can hardly handle it. That wasn't supposed to be a pun, but... Well, now we have to live with it. Let's go... Okay, sure, let's go south. What's south? It's a Titan! It's two Titans, actually. Loving it. Loving the two shots. One shot would be better, but... Skull acquired! Good, I need one of them. Let's move. These are both difficult enemies. At least they're difficult in conjunction. That's right, I'm thirsty, so my health is deteriorating at an alarming rate. I don't think I saw any springs, so that's fine. I'll just spend some water. No, and run behind, and get swiped. There we go. Whonk. Whack. It's good. Got wonked and whacked. Doesn't even know what hit him, probably. Emuleo. I don't know. What? I don't know anything about that. We got the soap. I thought that was a Game Boy cartridge or something, but nope, it's a bar of soap. Magical crystal. And the map. Perfect. We'll put that in storage for when we need to farm for potato cake again in the future. Loving it, loving it. More Hagel parts. And here is our exit. Oh man, already out of water. And we could go to the back floor, but we don't want to because this floor is awful, what with the thirst and whatnot. And cannon can be used now. Let's use it. Kablooey. And we shall take our leave, restock on some essential resources. And also, there's going to be a whole heap of miracle chests laying around now that we've done 4 floors or something like that. So we'll have to snoop around. Yeah, we've got a lot of Georama catching up to do, and we've got some miracle chests laying all over to be getting on with. For instance, that one that contained a gourd. It's very gourd. Sell the wind gem, we don't need or want that. Petite fish. Soap. Mellow banana. Anything else we can sell? Do we want to sell the potato cake? We have a lot of it. And we have a bravery launch if we ever need to get more. So yeah, we're gonna sell the cake. And we're gonna buy 2 bullion. Put that in the bank. Loving it. Loving it, loving it. Great. Oh, but we need some stuff. We did lots of selling, but we didn't do any buying. And how's our repair powder situation? Well, we got the room for it in our inventory. What's the worst that can happen? Alright. That's some good stuff. Let's go ahead and visit the storageman. The bouncer by the name of Jive is still doing a good job. Security is as tight as ever. No need to feel unsafe when Jive is around. Jive has got you, fam. Check in some items such as the bravery launch and the bullion. We still have we still have 20 potato cake in our inventory, so that's a lot of fishing we can do in the future if we need it. And we've got 17,000 in the bank. We're fine on money. We don't have to worry about money. I don't think, anyway. I'd be surprised if we do. We'll find out. Who requires a gourd here? A gourd is required by Travis for sure. Get gourded, friend. The rabbit can now contain more water. It's good, it's good, it's so good. I'm gonna take a real quick break. I'm gonna stand up, do some stretches, get some water. If you're able to do those things, I recommend that you do as well. Your body loves all of those things very much. When we come back after this break, we're gonna build a robot. And oh, there's chests everywhere too, and oh boy, it's all so exciting. Holy cow. There's so many spoils for this victor to collect. Oh boy. Looking forward to it. We'll be back in just a little bit. I'll be right back. Hello everybody, we are back. Thank you for waiting. Let's build a robot! Because this is a Japanese game. If it's a game that comes from Japan, there will be a mandatory teleport to the moon to build a robot sequence. And well, here we are. Got so many... Ooh, power up powder. That's exquisite stuff. Gonna go ahead and use that now, even. And a grass cake. I guess that's also cool. I'm sure Tricycle will be happy. Any other? There's so many things. So many things, I don't know where to keep all my things. I'm inundated with things. I can't get up on top of these, but... is that a chest I see? It might very well could be. How do we get there? It's the quickest way up to that thing. Is it this? Okay, I think we're going. We're heading chestward. There we go. Witch parfait. Worth. Any other sneaky chests? Looking good, looking good. Alright. Now, let's build. Oh, nope, there's some stuff on the lookout here. Ooh, there's a couple stuffs on the lookout. Ooh, another Fruit of Eden. So many spoils. Loving it all. Alright, let's go ahead and use some of these exquisite items we found here. Ed rolled a 6. That's a good roll. We also got a grass cake. Yeah, that's another 6. Very good. About Altoid, we found a witch parfait. Another 6. We're rolling lots of 6s here. Bibimbap. He rolled a 5. 'Tis a pity, but it's fine. Travis could use the HP, right? Yep, Altoid. Salami is full. Ed is full. Altoid is full. Bibimbap is full. That only leaves Travis. Don't look too closely into that. That only leaves Travis. Did we get anything else of value? Nope, that's everything. Alright, that was very nice. Well, we did get one thing of value for sure. We got the power-up powder, and we're gonna use it! Ooh, very close. Yep, A-okay with that. And if we use the power-up powder from this menu, we don't lose the ABS buildup that we already have. Yes. Okay. And oh, we can build it up now. We're there. We're there. Okay. Do I want to do it? Do I want to do it though? Or do I want to build up? Yeah, okay, let's do it. Let's build it up. Let's just do it. Yeah. I don't know if we keep the ABS. We don't. The Chronicle Sword. One of Salami's ultimate weapons. Exquisite. We can't build it up any further. It's fully built up. Fascinating. It's all so good. All right. So at this point, let's put some points into holy, I guess. Is that this? Nope. Do I have just a thunder? I do have a thunder. Let's use that. Maximize, or max that out. Does Peridot do holy? Yes, it do. And what do we have that can do attack here? Not that, that's for sure. Not that, that's for sure. Not that, that's for sure. Although the MP is nice. Yeah, no, never mind. What's the thunder thing? Hang on. Let me look at the amazing magical paperwork I printed out. Sheets of paper. It's incredible. This is truly a hybrid technology stream here. We got screens all over, and we have toner on paper. Let's see, what does... Okay, so the Peridot gives us holy and attack. Do we have anything that gives us thunder and attack? We don't. Okay. How about... what at all gives us attack? Garnet and Peridot. Okay, how about magic? Just the emerald. Okay. Alright, that's fine. We did the Peridot. Let's pop an emerald on there. And... bam. Looking good. Yeah, looking great. Looking good. Loving it. Love that a lot. Yep. Looking good. That is an endgame weapon right there. Loving it. So many small swords. There we go. There's, so Salami has 3 ultimate weapons. The Chronicle Sword, I believe, is regarded as the best one. It has the highest max attack anyway. That's right. With the Sun Sword, we can pretty easily turn that into the Sword of Zeus, which is another of his ultimate weapons, and the Macho Sword. It can somewhat easily become... Oh, no, that can also either be the Sword of Zeus or the Chronicle Sword. 7th Heaven, here we go. That's the other. Yeah, it looks like there's no quick way to get 7th Heaven. Or, I mean, from where we are now. So yeah, maybe we'll also get the Sword of Zeus, because starting from the Sun Sword and getting there is not too difficult. But 7th Heaven... I don't see any other weapon. Yeah, the closest we got at the moment is the small sword. The small sword would have to evolve 4 times before it could become the 7th Heaven. That's as close as we got. And that's just not very close at all. So yeah, we're probably not getting the 7th Heaven. Maybe we'll get the Sword of Zeus. But we definitely got the Chronicle Sword. Ultimate weapon acquired. And I think we're just gonna keep dumping attack up stuff into it. Like, is there anything that does 10 attack? Nope. Probably gonna stack up stock up on a lot of garnets because that's +5 attack and +10 fire. And we need to bump up fire because why not? So yeah, I think triple garnet next will be wise. Okay, but that's all that then. Let's build a robot, shall we? Oh boy, we have so many parts. Oh, we have an event. A head event. Alright, we have... Oh, these are actual characters. A little eccentric. Wears goggles. Weird and quiet. A giant pilot. Is he the pilot of giants, or is he himself giant and also a pilot? Gonna guess... Hey, alright. And who do you want here? Full of enthusiasm. Very good. And we need the eagle head and the eagle feather. What is that? What are we looking at there? Oh, an urn, of course. Parts chrono trigger. What? There we go. What is this? Makes the body even more durable. Is that crest armor? Indeed it be. Power of giants. Not sure. Oh, WT is waste, I guess. Okay. And a horn of some animal. I'm gonna guess buffalo. 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 Buffalo, buffalo. Serious pilot. Parts today I learned. Oh, is that thigh left? Is that what that's short for? Okay. Parts faster than light. Shell is required here. And there's that. Did we? Surely we didn't finish the robot here. No, that's right. We need the power of giants. But then otherwise, yeah, I think we're good. Arrange. I think... Okay, you can go there. You might go this way. Let's put the chest down. We haven't had any chest action yet. There we go. Alright, that's looking, I think, good. Can this move up any further? No, it cannot. Makes me wonder where I'm supposed to put the lookout. Hopefully here is fine. HGR2. I guess you go there, or maybe you go here, or Dunno. Is that the puzzle of this particular Georama. You just have to figure out what on earth these abbreviations mean. HGL2. Do you go... Ah, okay, you do go that way. Alright. They sort of fill in a bit, it seems. Oh, man, maybe not. I've got a foot in the way. Oh, I see. This one's upside down. Let's correct that. Let's make it less upside down, shall we? There we go. Can I? Okay, you still can. These don't look connected yet, so I wonder if there's something I'm missing. Let's look at the list. The waist is in place. Thigh right. I suppose that's on the left side, isn't it? There we go. And thigh left. Wonderful. Lookout's in the way, I think. And foot right. Foot left. Got those backwards again. There we go, much better. This robot's coming together. Parts, parts, parts. A lot of events to be observed here. I think that's fine. Okay, so how does... Okay, so I have the arms on the wrong sides here. Which is to say... How is this supposed to look? Okay, let's just delete that. Is it supposed to look like that? Apparently, okay. Okay, maybe this is in the wrong. Let's add the left arm again. Never mind. Can I not? There we go. Okay. Yep, what do you know? That ain't right. HGR. 2 even. Okay, well you go over here probably. But I guess not there. Okay, so I guess something goes in... Are you... Is it upside down? What am I doing here? Unclear how this is supposed to be arranged. That looks kinda right, but... RL... Okay, I think this is about as good as it gets. Alright, 98, 92, 92. Very close indeed. Let's put myself down here. Wind gem. Whoop, and we walked into a cutscene. This is Gotch, just returned. Ah, good. It was a pity this time, but it doesn't mean that the Sun Giant is done for. We will reassemble it and try again. What's up? Anything wrong? I'm sorry, but I have to drop out from this project. Please, if you'll excuse me. Abrupt and confusing. Wait a minute. It sure is a dangerous mission, but haven't you got any adventurous spirit left in you? Don't you want to be a hero, huh? Hero. Me. I'm Gotch. Who are you? Oops, hello. I heard that someone came to Yellow Drops from Blue Terra. Could that person be you? Nah, the time I spent with the boss was way too exciting. I could never have that much excitement on my own. I can never experience that. The boss is really out there. So, that means I should stay with the boss. Wonder if I can keep up with the boss. He's really demanding and expects results. When I think about it, I might as well leave the boss and be on my own. I'm happy to have helped you navigate that trail of thought. Any requests? Just about does it, I guess. Okay. There's still more to do. Holy water. Walking into another cutscene. This is the part that goes on the head of the Sun Giant. Cool, ain't it? Oh, be careful not to slip. Boss. The tickets you asked for, I got them. Good job. I guess they are on the moon. They don't have to worry about falling from high places. Admission ticket acquired. Although I suppose terminal velocity on the moon is probably quite a lot higher. Now we can enter the Coliseum where the competition is held. Finally, we're moments away from storming into the Coliseum. Let's go for it. Right, let's do it. Psych? We need the power source, it seems, though. Gourd acquired. Sky Hunter. Mighty Healing. Fruit of Eden, loving it. Fire. And a cutscene. Why was the Sun Giant broken apart in the first place? It looked perfect. Don't you see? The Sun Giant was, of course, without any defects. It was too perfect to live. No, but we overlooked one thing. Overlooked something. What was that? The power source. It was impossible to even think about moving it with an ordinary magical gem. The only power that could possibly move this thing is the legendary Sun Sphere that's generated on the sun only once every 10,000 years. Tomahan. Oops. Oh, who's this? Have we met before? Or it could be someone's plot. A traitor. What? No, that can't be. Never, ever. In media res, I see. Wait. Now that I think about it, Emuleo is acting suspicious. I have to call it quits if I start suspecting team members. Can the giant really be restored in a situation like this? Why did the Sun Giant fall apart? I don't think there was anything wrong with the boss's design. Nothing against the boss, but does this mean that it's simply not possible to complete the Sun Giant? Any requests? Is it done yet? It's finished. How long is it till it's done? Hola. Any more chests littered all over the floor anywhere? I think we might have gotten the last of them. Oh, nope. Yet more remain. Ooh, as well as another cutscene. Pants, 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 pants. They didn't spot us. Phew, good. By who? Ah. Boone, you can't be thinking of running away. Getting nervous, are you? Oh, no, never, never. Go ahead and run away if you want to. I mean, a weakling like you can't possibly move the sun giant anyway. See, it's the reverse psychology that we used on the PlayStation 2 earlier to catch all the big fish. See ya. Boss, wait for me. See, it works. They're gonna go back into the factory and see just big fish everywhere. All the big fish, all the time. Ice acquired. Hi, so you're from Blue Terra. I've heard about you. I'm Boone. Nice to meet you. Have you met our boss yet? I see. Then you probably know already. If you get him mad, you'll be in a world of trouble. Let's both be careful, huh? No one can equal the boss's energy and brains. That's why a person like me can't keep up with him. I drag him down. I hear that there are towns other than Yellow Drops on the moon. I've never been to any of them, though. I wonder if they're really there at all. I hear that it's the boss's distant ancestor who made the moon ship. His smarts are in his genes. Pants, pants, pants. I don't think he's smart because he worked for it. What do you think? It's reckless to use an imperfect sun giant to cross swords with a monster with that kind of power. I wish I was more courageous. Salami, you're so brave to fight monsters like you do. I really admire you. And whoever gave you your fabulous name. No one can equal the boss's energy and brains. Any requests? The portion I ride in seems to be complete now, thank you. I'm afraid of heights. You really think I can ride this thing again? I haven't changed at all. I'm still a coward. Ooh, attack +3 to Mundafadu. That's right, I talked to Tomahone already. I think that's... Oop, another cutscene. Many cutscenes were unlocked, evidently. Okay. That was a quickie. Anything else requiring our attention here? I think not. So let's see, we need... What's the diorama analysis? Yeah, I think we just need... We need one more part. The power source. The sun sphere, that's it. How do we get a sun sphere? Do we have to go to the sun next? I think that's... That would be ridiculous. Teleporting to the moon to build a robot, that's one thing. Then teleporting to the sun to power it, well, that's just ludicrous. Who would ever? Okay. Have we talked to everybody here? We definitely talked to Gotch. And we talked to... Oh, we haven't talked to Amuleo, have we? What? Are the monsters scary? Do you like our boss? How long are you staying here? How long are you staying here? Are you, when you leaving? What's the Dark Genie like? Is, Blue Terra a nice place? Are the monsters scary? Any requests? Cool. It's finished. Let's get this done fast. Sounds like a plan. Alright, let's exit the factory and find this power source. that we require. Is this? Alright, we emerged on a good side of the factory. What's our inventory looking like here? Ticket to participate in the competition. Great. We need that for reasons. That's right. We have Fruit of Eden for Travis. And we have a gourd for Travis. Okay. Got plenty of repair powder, that's for sure. We need another revival powder. We can sell some stuff. Oh boy, we have so many antidote amulets. We can sell. We can sell one of those, sure. How you doing, Jive? Keep up the good work. Wait a bounce. Who's the best little bunny bouncer that ever lived? It's Jive, of course. Sell one of them. Don't need the stamina drink. Nor the holy water, nor the wind gem. Okay, so we need revival powder, is that what we're... yeah. And some more premium chicken, why not? That's a pretty good amount of premium chicken. This calls for our save ritual. Alright. Ooh, 100 times. We've done 100 dungeon runs so far. That's very cool. Not as cool as when we did 69 runs, but well, 100 is also a good number. There, I guess, can't be that many more floors. There's only one more thing we need. Kablooey. Yeah, that's it. That's the Colosseum. We got the Sun Sphere from the Colosseum, and then we have our big evil defeating robot. Thirst has reached its limit. Bummer. Excuse me. I can't let you in without a ticket. I'm noticing that why is my weapon... We haven't used it yet, and it's already almost broken. That's interesting. But let's go ahead and repair. Why not? We've got a problem with thirst, so let's solve that while we're at it. Bonk. It's good. You may have the ticket. That's an amulet. There we go. Ticket received. You can enter the Colosseum. I'll open the gate. You better. I showed you my ticket and everything. Sir, your tongue. Come in. It's already started. It has already started. Oh no. We got here in time and we're already late. That's a big boy. Holy smoke, another victory! Minotaur Joe is on a devastating streak of 38 straight victories. Is there a man or beast alive that will dare to challenge the awesome fury of this terrible force of nature? Ah, no sooner spoken than they arrive. New challengers. A motley group, but they have a fierce fire in their eyes. Competitors, let the onslaught begin. Are you foolish, courageous gentlemen, ready to face the battle of your lives? Salami, the prize for this fight is the Sun Sphere. We are desperately in need of this rare artifact to complete our Sun Giant. It's ours if you can win this battle. Looks like he's the only warrior left. So, all you have to do is beat him and we're good to go. No problem, right? Alright, boys, it's now or never. Are you ready to meet your maker? Hey, guys, ready to go? Yeah. Now, for the 39th match, young men risking their lives for glory, can their will triumph over this unyielding force, this unkillable beef castle? Ready, men, go! You go first, Salami. That sounds fair. If it gets too tough, switch to me. Alright, time to figure out Raging Moon Warrior, Minotaur Joe. Oh, okay, so the keg is required somehow. Nope, he uses that against me. Did that hurt him? No, that made him mad. Woo-ah. He mad now, I guess. Maybe. Oh, I see. He drinks the wine and then you can sneak in for an attack. Oop. We were doing lots of damage. We were doing 800 damage at a time. Okay. It took... Oops! Finally, the earth-shattering fury of the indomitable Minotaur Joe is quenched. With 3 hits, he has fallen. His record... his was the record-breaking streak of 38 straight undisputed victories. The new champion of the Coliseum is... the steel-hearted Beastmaster Salami. We did all right. A bit of an anticlimax with such a powerful weapon, but so it goes. Is there a brave soul that will dare to challenge the young hero? That was easy, huh, Salami? So, let's see the Sun Sphere. Ba-ba-da-da. Okay, let's go back to the yellow drop. Now. Let's put this thing back where it came from. Or, so help us. Now, we can complete the Sun Giant. Why don't you assemble it on your own? Yeah, why don't you do the labor, please? For free, if you don't mind. And Sun Sphere. Let's sell it. Oh yeah. How's our triple hundo? Loving it. Woot! Alright, I think all we do is plop ourselves down there. There we go. Well plopped. Expert plopping. I am a veteran ploppist. Guys, line up. Roger. Okay, now, this is the mission. Listen up real carefully. There's a chest! Right now, at Blue Terra, they're in trouble. A monster called the Genie is eating up the ground. And this is where we come in. Boon, the data in here. Their base is at Dark Heaven Castle, an evil castle floating in the clouds. Yeah, it used to be the castle of the East. The genie lifted it with magic and now is using it as its own, and it has company. Flagg Gilgister. Flagg Gilgister. Officer of the East Lagoon Empire Army, his ties with the genie unknown. I guess, you know, I kept thinking my names were weird, but compared to a name like Flagg Gilgister, suddenly a genie named Altoid isn't that weird. Now the mission, Dark Heaven Castle, is surrounded by a thick cloud created by the dark energy. This cloud is not easy to penetrate. However, with my original Sun Giant, that dark cloud could easily be penetrated. Gee, I wonder if it's that easy. Nonsense, it works perfectly. The Sun Giant became perfect when the Pez sphere was integrated. There is nothing to fear, but it broke in the test run. Ugh. Anxiety still remains. No more breaking into pieces, I hope. And the quiet one. Shut your mouth. Stop fussing. Let's get ready to attack Dark Heaven Castle. Holy cow, my throat. All in position. Roger. It's been a while since I talked for 4 hours straight, apparently. Salami. You go get ready for the last battle, too. Call to me when you're ready. But we have chests to abscond with. Where is? There it is. You thought you could hide. Attachment bag is full. Interesting. Let's... I mean, it's probably not even a particularly good attachment, right? We can put... Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's move to storage real quick. Are you the storage person by any chance? No, you're the shop person. Okay, well, let's go next door. Let's do some storage. You know what? No, never mind. We've got a lot of scrub gems that we can... I've been vacillating on this the entire playthrough. We can sell these. Attack +1 is just not very valuable. Endurance +1. They're just not very good. Speed +1 as well. The 2s and the 3s okay, but that's kind of it. And... Alright, I can dig it. I can dig it. That's fine. Cool. Okay. Now... Metal Breaker. It's at least slightly better than the ones we sold to make room. Let's scour the remaining buildings on the moon for any more sneaky little chests that might be hiding out. Let's go into first-person mode and truly have a look around. Fruit of Eden! Very good. Love finding those. Those never get old. Love a good Fruit of Eden. How about... Are there any more sneakily hiding around corners here? We are still not yet allowed to go back through there for some reason. Even though we're done here. Let's see. Any more? Nope, nope. Surely one more chest, at least, exists in this building. And indeed it do. Boop. It's a gourd. Alright. Lumba. Salsa. The most delicious rabbit. Fruit of Eden. Enjoy, Travis. It is yours. And also this gourd. Oh yeah. What's I'm still gleefully neglecting Tricycle. I don't know why I decided to dislike that character so much, but well, I do. The other folk are just so nice. Yet more chest. Gourd! Another gourd for Travis. Definitely a Travis gourd. And a Fruit of Eden. Definitely a Travis fruit. It's good. Who are you? Flada and Flammy. Flammy! How do I get out of here? Where's the door? How do I leave? Am I trapped in here forever now? There it is. Found it. Found the door. Door boss defeated. That might be all of the chests. Yep, because here's the entrance to the dungeon place. No chests over yonder, so that's fine. And I believe was okay, so how do we proceed here? Do we talk to... Oh, there you go. We talk to Travis, who exists right here, conveniently. Great. That's what I thought. But first, Fruit of Eden. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. That's a good Eden fruit. And a gourd. Om nom. That's a good gourd. Let's perform the holy save ritual. It's good. Ready? Yup, here we go. Alright, then let's get inside the giant. It's cutscene time. Come on, guys, let's move it. How do we do this again? This is all just a tad unsettling. Ready here. How does it feel, Salami? The seat has been customized to fit you. Don't worry, it's easy to operate. Place your hands on the control spheres and picture the giant's movements. Alright, and be sure to hit the mute button before sneezing, and be sure to hit the unmute button afterwards, lest we have a repeat of earlier. Sun Giant, launch. Dome, open. Hey-ya, hi-ya, hey-yo, we won't miss it this time. Kabonk. Isn't it majestic? Listen, Salami, the destination is Dark Heaven Castle. Cut through the clouds now. My castle. It certainly has changed. Seda, what do you plan to do? Simba, that's right, I knew he had a name. What are you doing here? That's my line. It's you who's unexpected here. You haven't changed. Well, maybe you're a little older. Hard to tell. Of course, it's been 400 years. So you've been living in this age, using the forbidden spell. Yes, I've thought about it and came up with an idea for defeating him. An idea for defeating him. At first, my plan was to acquire at Lemilia, but in this age I realized it didn't have the power to seal the genie. And then I met him. Him. You mean Salami? Yes. One look and I knew. Salami has something I no longer have. I thought I could defeat the Dark Genie with it. So I have led him on, by leaving treasures in his path. Huh. Well, you helping others. Helping others? No, that's not it. I just want to settle this cursed fate on my own. In a few days, he will completely take over my mind. I have things to do before that happens. Soon, Salami will arrive at this castle. Before he does, open the door to the past. The day and moment. This cloud is pretty darn thick. I wonder how deep it goes. Boss, I see a way through. Hey, what? Gah. Oh, it's a dark cloud, like the name of the game. I get it. That's so clever. That's... Dark Heaven Castle. Dark Heaven Castle. Here it is. You are quite something coming all this way. Now then, monster, let's play. Flagg has been corrupted by his first name, surely. Wow, this has got the full-on final battle vibe. So, this could be it for us, huh? Ah, jeez, man, don't go and jinx us now! Okay, Salami, we're in. Boss! Look, right in front of us. Well, look at that. Here goes. Commence attack! Alright, Salami, it's your turn. Don't blow it. We're not going to train you or anything. Wow, it's huge. Watch yourself. Oof, yikes. Swift kick in the pants. Wow, look out, it's not kidding around. Hey, that hurt. Now you have me really upset. I'm not pulling my punches anymore, get ready. Flagg, can I just kill it now? Go for it. Naval beam incoming. Did we die? You got me angry, monster. Only got yourself to blame. Yeek. Yeek, yeek. Well blocked. Not even a scratch. That's not gonna work on this giant. And now, it's our turn. Guys, are you ready? Sun cannon, fire! What? Ooh, what? Yeah! Squeak. Just vaporized, I guess. Final boss evaporated. Mission accomplished. We destroyed the Dark Genie. Boss, look. Eh? Ugh. Well, in the end, a mouse is just a mouse. I suppose the ruse is up. What you'd call the genie. That was this little one here. A lucky little rodent that found its way into the urn while I was still imprisoned. Its mere proximity to me allowed it to absorb tremendous magical power, but obviously it was poor material for the power. Your easy victory over it is proof of its limitations. And now it's just dead, I guess. The boy riding that overgrown tin can must be the keeper of the Atlamilia. Do you remember me, boy? No? But then, when we met last, it didn't look like this. I congratulate you for coming this far. Well done. I really have no tangible, physical form. I use this fool's body. The fool broke the urn's spell, blinded by greed. Then the mouse was to be my instrument, through this fool, to bring about the world's end. But enough with the sharing of secrets. Do you understand now? This long game was fun, but now I will end it. Listen well, Atlamilia boy, hey now. That's a sick burn right there. I will rule this land and create an ideal world, an immaculate Eden where darkness rules. Now you will truly understand power. My power, the real Dark Genie's power. Your education begins. Class is in session. What's that? Yikes. Die. The bowling ball of doom. Yeah, that, I guess that, sucks. What? The body of this man could not handle the power. Typical. Humans are so fragile. Well, that's that. I must seek a new host. And I guess he too shall die with the mouse. Poor mouse. Sky Pupper doing us a save this time. What? You? What kind of rescue do you call this? Did you abandon the others? Don't worry about it. They're probably all caught in that thick layer of clouds below. I'll take care of them. But we don't have time for that now. We've got to hurry to Dark Heaven Castle. Genie's weakened, but it won't last long. This is probably our only shot. Now go on, Salami, that monster's a fierce one. Keep your wits about you. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Dark Cloud. Press start. And here we are, once again in control of the Vigi game. Can we still just like... Yeah, we can just leave. Okay. just making sure. If we feel so compelled, we can just go. But we are out of time for today, unfortunately, so a quick save will be performed. It's the final dungeon. I don't know if we're going to be wrapping this up tomorrow. We're certainly going to be streaming tomorrow. I don't know if we'll be able to wrap it up in one more stream. Maybe it'll be more like early next week when we finish this game, but the finish, the end, is fast approaching. And I'm extremely excited We have all the fishing points in the world to do all of the weapon upgrading and get at least many ultimate weapons for many characters. And there will be much butt kicking. Thank you for hanging out. If you're new here, please consider liking, subscribing, etc. It helps out a lot. And this is what we do. We play beloved old games for the first time, and we enjoy them and have a good relax. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. I will see you in the next one. I hope you have a good rest of your Thursday afternoon. I will see you in the next one. Take care.